Okay, I'm going to tie an Italian inspired nymph, and I'm using partridge barbless check nymph, size 12, and I've got a copper bead on, tungsten 2.8 mil. I've just laid a small bed of thread down, which is just going to secure the bead, stop it rattling around and getting in the way. And now I'm going to lay another bed of thread down. And on this, I'm going to wrap some lead-free round wire, add a bit of weight. Of course, it's up to you. You can put as much or as little weight on these as you like. One thing I do like to do with these, when you get to the end, I like to flatten them. And that way, I can get a more gradual, gradiated effect to the lead wire. Okay, now I'm just going to wind back up to secure. And at the top, I'm going to tie in some brown pheasant tail feathers, half a dozen or so. Trim the waist and secure. For the tail, I'm going to use Coq de Leon feathers. Always interested on a check nymph hook, trying to decide what shank length is or not. This is a nymph, so you would normally go about half shank length or a gape. But with this, I've noticed they do it slightly longer. Not quite dry fly length, but slightly longer than we would normally do it. Okay, that's a bit too long. Okay, that's better. got to say, I don't like that. So I'm going to add another couple of feathers in it. It's better. Okay, back up, trim the waist. Now then, I'm going to add a thorax. I like to use split thread method. Turn the hook in the vise so it keeps the spinning thread away from the hook point. For dubbing, I'm going to use some of my waste CDC. So this is all my waste from tying the other flies. I'll put it all in a pot, put it in a coffee blender, add a little bit of sparkle just to keep it interesting, and it makes a lovely dubbing. And a very versatile dubbing as well, because you can tease it out as much or as little as you like. Right, tie that in. Now I'm going to tie over the pheasant tail as a thorax cover and tie that in. And trim the waist. Okay, I can now tie that all the way down. Good. Okay, so now I'm going to dub the body. So split the thread again. And this time, because I don't want a spiky body, I'm going to use a synthetic. And it'll be the colour Botis. Okay, I'm going to tie on, work my way back up. Good. take away the waste, but not all of it, because I'm going to whip finish here in the centre of the body. And where I whip finish, I just want a little bit of dubbing just to cover. There we go, the hook. Okay, and that's it. Italian inspired nymph on the check nymph hook. And it certainly looks buggy to me.